So this is post cluster blood moons, which are typically bearish. Usually, you get an initial sell-off of these longer spans between blood moons, but it's about markets do really well at that period. That's what he's referring to. One of the reasons why really well, why this is important that you reference this when talking about
GM Jenga, you guys doing a long time, man. We have a good 45 minutes to an hour to jump in, or we're gonna jump into this. So just let me just log into my account to see what's popping up. Egypt. Why are you fucking Egypt? What am I doing? I have no idea, man. What am I doing, man? Jeez, I forgot what I'm doing. So, hope you guys doing all right, man. It's been a while. I had family come down to visit, so. I had family down to visit, so I've been online, but I'm finally back, finally. Like I said, I'm gonna be. But I'm trying to check something real quick. Okay, so I'll be back, right? I'm trying to log into my trading account, man. I haven't logged in a while. Just want to make sure that we're on the up and up. Just trade. I haven't logged in a long. I think at least a week, man. So if you are listening to me and you've been using Avantis, I guess. Congratulations! I guess that's an airdrop coming up soon. I guess in about 3 days from now. But 1 second. I'm logging here. It's been a while. Wow. It's been a long while since I've been here. So what I'm gonna do with the shows is I'm gonna try to mix them up, I guess. You know, some days I do trading shows. On some other days, enable. Some days I do trading shows. Some days I just look at headlines, kind of mix it like we used to. Because I know not everybody's a trader. I do get that, right? But it's good to kind of know. It's good to have an idea what the hell is going on with the markets overall. So, confirmation. Are you gonna confirm for me, please? Let's see. Can log in. Log in. Oh boy. I need account 1. Alright. I'm logged in a while, guys. Just give me a second, man. Let me just make sure I got what I'm looking for here. Oh, Jesus Christ. What's up, man? Okay. Finally logged in. Wow. Okay. All right. Okay, we're logged in. No problem. I wanted to check something real quick, man. So I'm gonna go back to the old format of the show where we're looking at, headlines. We're looking at different things like we used to. No face. What's up? What's going on? Let me try to log into guys. Just give me. I'm sorry, man. Give me a second. How do I log into my Advanced XP? What are you doing, man? Why are you stressing me, man? Oh, Jesus Christ. It's just frozen. Okay, I'm gonna check it later. Okay, it's slow. It is so slow. I'm not sure why. No, one second. Oh, jeez. Ay, ay, ay. It's just, come on. Why are you stressing me, man? Why are you stressing me? Okay, it should work now. Yeah, there we go. Season 3 ended. So there's supposed to be an airdrop coming soon, and we'll figure out where I stand. I'm not sure how much money we're gonna make from this. We'll see. Okay, I think I'm done. I'm done, guys. So I started using our Claude AI stuff, and that Claude AI tool is pretty cool. It's very different, very different than what I'm used to. And ChatGPT is what I've been using, but this Claude AI stuff looks legit, and I have to learn how to use it a lot more. But I've been seeing good things, man. I've been seeing good things about this stuff. So let me try to log in, and we could use Claude to help us or to tell us where the market is going. Let me just log in on this thing real quickly. There we go. All right. 7 million volume. Season ended. Okay, let's see what happens. Season 3. That's the best I could do. 770. Wow. Okay. Let me share my screen. Share screen. So this Claude AI is supposed to be like this next level tool. I mean, much greater than ChatGPT. I haven't necessarily, gone heavy, and I just started using it today. So I need to find other ways on how to use it, but it is pretty crazy. I believe it puts ChatGPT to shame. I mean, it's next level, man. I've only used one prompt in this stuff, and I think it's legit, guys. It's legit. All right, so let me see. Let's see. Let's see. Analyze. Oh, let me see. Can I do history? New chat. Your artifacts. Just give me a second, guys. It didn't show me. You guys, just bear with me. I want to check something. This should be history, right? So this is like ChatGPT on steroids, man. So I did this earlier. I don't know if it's still recent, but it looks amazing. Let me see if it works. Like I said, it's just kind of slow. I'm using VPN, man, so it's just a little bit slow. Yeah. So yes, this is it. This is it. Can I make this bigger? Damn it. Oh boy, what the fuck is this do, man? Come on, man, really? Yeah, guys, I'm sorry, man. I want to show you this stuff. It's just so I asked a Claude. This is the AI tool that's been like absolutely going crazy recently, right? I asked Claude what exactly to do with this, right? I asked Claude give me an analysis on Bitcoin, and it I want to make it bigger. I don't know how to make this thing bigger, man. I can make this bigger. Maybe I can. Maybe this is the best I could do. So basically, this is the full BTC trading dashboard. It includes live price tracker, simulates real-time price movements. It gives me price chart from October 2025 to March 2026, key levels, support and resistance levels, with distance percentage, with percentage distance from current price. It also gives me nearest zones, a quick glance at your next support and resistance, scenarios, bull, consolidation, bear possibilities, and market signals. So this stuff is unbelievable. Want me to add anything else like position size, calculator, entry, exit? Yes, let me see. Yes, go ahead. What I'm trying to do right now, honestly, I'm trying to figure out a way to find a chat bot, right, that trades for me and is accurate. I just deposit money in it and it just does a bunch of trades for me. That's what I'm trying to do. I think I have to find them. I know they are, right, but there's going to be a day, guys. That's probably what we're going to have soon in the future, where we're going to see. Hey, Crucifixion, what's up, bro? What's going on, man? How you doing, buddy? Where we're going to see multiple notify me when Claude responds. Okay, cool. That's fine. I love it. So I'm trying to add some more information to this dashboard, right? It gives me a lot of information, but I'm telling you right now, man, this makes ChatGPT looks like child's play. It's very advanced, man, very, very advanced, and I haven't even really learned how to use it yet. I'm using the paid version too. It's called Claude AI, and this stuff I've been seeing it all over my timeline on Twitter this week or last week, and I'm like, okay, when I get a chance, I'm gonna give this thing a try. And it's pretty unbelievable how cool this stuff is and what it looks like. It is still pretty new, so it might be it's very slow. It's still loading, but yeah, it's very, very cool, man, because it shows you everything live currently, and it gives you everything you need to know. I'm trying to get new, but so this is what it looks like, guys. So this is Claude right here. So current live price feed right here on the right. It gives me my resistance level, which is 71,300. Key support is 65,000. As of right now, we have a 30% chance to get a bullish recovery. We have a 40% chance to be in a actually let me take that back. The bullish recovery, we need to just 1 second. Just reset. 1 second, guys. It added more information here, so it's giving me more additional information. So just give me a second. There you go. This is updated. Yeah, perfect. Yes. So I wish I could zoom this thing in. I'm not sure I could move it out. I don't know. I wish I could. I mean, it's okay. It's fine. All right. So you can see right here. So I'm using Claude. CLAUDE.ai is a free. It's free with a paid version. It's like a next level Grok, next level ChatGPT, right? And of course, I asked it to just show me, give me some. I asked it to build a live Bitcoin trading dashboard, interactive charts with key levels marked, and it gave me all this information right here, all on the chart. It's absolutely amazing. So right now, it's giving me my resistance level. Is which is 71,300. We have our key support at 65,000. We have bullish recovery scenario. You have 30% chance of us getting a bullish recovery, and that will be okay. Yep, about 30% chance. I think we show me number. We did it. Okay, no worries. Consolidation at 40%. And we have bear breakdown, a 30% chance a breakdown. Actually, it just showed me. I couldn't really see it. So a bull recovery is when we break $79,000, right? That's we have a bull recovery. If the price breaks 79,000, consolidation price is between 62,000 to 72,000. That's the consolidation. So we could range like this, which we have been for a long time. And a bearish breakdown is if we go, a bearish breakdown would be anything below 62,000, going from 52K to 57K. So these are the odds of this happening, right? Then right here, signals. It gives me singles right here. That's what it says. So right now, long-term holders selling pressure is down. So markets is at least bullish for now. Miners selling has reduced drastically, also bullish. Whale accumulation, they're accumulating massive amounts of Bitcoin right now, also bullish. We do have a bear flag currently active right now, and RSI divergence is caution. So these are basically the distance from us getting to all-time high. So right now the price is 68,600. We have for us to get to all-time high, as Bitcoin is upon 83% for us to get back to all-time high. So yeah, man, I love this stuff. It's really, really cool. I mean, it just gives me all this information here. Well, let me see. Okay, I could also change it right here. It's showing me my RSI, my MACD levels right here. We're currently. I don't think we're oversold. Let me see here. So we might be oversold like in the short term. But we just came out of this massive oversold section. RSI was 0. Right now, RSI is 50. So right in the middle. This is the MACD. I like this, guys. Try this out, man. This I have to. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to YouTube and I'm gonna see if I try and get some information here from YouTube and see how I could use this claw stuff. Because this is really cool. It says position calculation. Wow. This is pretty cool. I can enter. Wow, that's pretty cool, man. I can enter my my positions here, stop loss, and all that stuff. I could change it right here. Alerts. Yeah, I'm gonna spend time looking at this stuff. This Claude AI stuff looks crazy to me, man. It looks very interesting. Looks very, very interesting. I haven't used it yet a lot, but I recommend you guys. My goal ultimately is to find. I want to find one of the best AI tools to play with, to enhance my trading ability and to also help me make money. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Um, so yeah, we'll see, man. Let's see. Yeah, man, I'm number one. I don't think so. Ranking 2000. I don't know, man. There's an airdrop coming up hopefully soon, and I'm just checking it out. So if you guys have been using Avantis, I did use it. I'm ranked 772 out of 41,000 traders. That's a lot of traders. So out of 41,000 traders, I'm ranked number 772. So we'll see what happens with how much money I could get. We'll see. Liquidity rank 2000. We'll see, man. I'm not sure. So good. Can I withdraw my money now? Let me see. Let me see if I can withdraw this thing. It's been a while. I haven't even. Let me see. How do I withdraw? How do I withdraw this thing? I think. It's been a while since I've been here. Cause it's a bear market, man. So you don't want to have your money sitting down in any vaults. You need to withdraw all your stuff. Let me take it up and withdraw. Okay, so withdraw. I think not lots, right? My deposit 700, current earnings. Yeah, let me withdraw that stuff. So I'm gonna take my money out, man. Take my money out. In any market, I don't recommend you guys having a lot of money locked or staked. Like, I'm not big into that shit. But what's crazy was this site actually got hacked. That's crazy, right? Luckily, I took a lot of money out already, so I'm just gonna take out the rest because they've taken snapshots. I'm just gonna take my money out, man. Yep, it's out. Perfect. So I'm just gonna wait until I hear what's up with the airdrop, how big it is. We'll see. I hope it's big. Hope it's nice. Yeah, man. So guys, yeah. So I think that that you guys look at this blog stuff. I think it might be a way for you to help you with your trading a lot, big time. Because with trading, you need all the help you could get, man. You need all the fucking help, man. All the help you could get. So let me go to let's see, what time is it? 9:44. Okay. Let me see. I want to check something real quick. I think it's what's that site called? Crypto. I forgot the name of it. Damn it. Give me a second, guys. There's this site that I use. I cannot remember what it's called. What is it called? I cannot remember. Damn. Did I save? Let me see. Did I save this thing? Overview. No. Shit. I don't think it'll be here, man. Yeah, I don't think it'll be here. I'm looking for this site. God damn it, that I used to use. I don't remember what it's called. All right, no worries. I'll have to find it, man. So I'm just gonna cover some quick headlines, man. We'll end the show. Is it Crypto Hour? I don't think so, right? I'm not sure. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just driving here. I'm trying to find the site I use to get my information. I cannot remember the name of that site. It's gonna drive me nuts. I can't remember. Oh, shit. Guys, give me a second. Give me a second. Let me see something real quick. Crypto hour. Crypto hour. I should be able to find it. I should be able to find this thing. I should be able to find it. Fuck you. What's it? What's it called, man? Crypto hour. So this site I used to use, it has the greatest information that the crypto hour. It's gonna drive me nuts, man. If I don't find anything, it's gonna drive me crazy. It's gonna drive me nuts, but I don't find it. I know I have it. I just gotta find it. I've done so many of these shows. I'm sure that I added the name of this fucking thing on here. I know I did. I know I did. I know it's here somewhere. Crazy. Where the fuck are you, man? It's just gonna drive me nuts. I can't move on. I gotta find it. I gotta find it, man. Where is it? Where is it? Jeez. Wow. It's a lot of shit. Okay, I'm thinking I have to find it at a different time, man. At a different time, I can't find it. It's just I have too many tweets, too much going on. It's difficult for me to remember this thing. Let me check one more thing. It's gonna drive me absolutely crazy, but okay, I think this is what I got the info from. So where did you come from? Oh shit. Yeah, I can't find this stuff, man. I tweet too much and I got too many tweets. I can't find it. It's a lot. I have to sit down and just think back on how or where I wrote this thing down. I don't recall. It's fine, no worries. I'm just checking one more time, and I'll put my phone down. Okay. Wow. Okay. No worries. I have to look for this shit different time, man. All right. All right. Let me open up chat real quick and see what's popping up here, man. Trading View. All right, just Trading View, and I got my indicators up. This is the 1 hour chart. A lot of things have been interesting so far. Like I said before, I mean, we have a lot. There's a lot of sell pressure. A whole bunch of sell pressure around 70,000. So we haven't touched 70,000 in about 3 weeks, I think. We wicked into it. Actually, no, longer than that. Yeah, it's been a while, guys. Yep, we haven't touched 70K. Yeah, we haven't touched 70K basically since February 16th. So it is March 2nd. The last time we touched 70K was February 16th. So it's been like about 3 weeks. Yeah, so we've tested 70K. Let me count it. 1, 2, twice, 2 times. That's it. Only 2 times in the past almost 3 weeks, and we've had 69,300, 69,400 twice recently, and we got rejected back then. We touched it. We wicked like 69.9. This was February 25th, about 8 days ago, and we crashed all the way back down to 62K, and we bottomed there and we went up again. So I don't know. I'm gonna say it feels like it looks like we're getting a higher high, right? At least on the 1 hour. On the 1 hour, I don't know if this continues. We'll see. But like I said, the key levels you gotta watch. You have to watch 72,000 to 75,000. Those are the key levels you gotta watch. Once we break that, then we're probably back in the uptrend, right? But we need to break those levels first. As of right now, based on the hourly, we are making a higher high, which is a good thing. You guys see this right here. What happened over here? I missed. Oh, sorry guys. Yeah, my only issue is there's massive sell pressure up top right here. Massive sell pressure, a lot. I don't know if we're able to hold off. We'll see, right? Let me take the 4 hour. That might be even more. Yeah, see, we're wicking. We're getting wicks. We don't have candle closes, right? We're getting wicks into the massive supply zone up top here. So far we began rejected. Let's see what happens. So we have a massive supply zone from 69,009 to 70,900. Once you break that, I think things should be a lot easier, but we have more. Like I said, there's a lot of sell walls on top of us, man. So we have to break that, right? Yeah. But we'll see what happens, man. I think, like I said, today people thought we're gonna dump like crazy because the war. Excuse me. The war that was announced, right? Or basically started on Saturday at 2 a.m. in the morning. Like 2 a.m. on Saturday morning, when at least my time, US time, that's when the bombing started. And that's what that's what started it. Bombing at 2 a.m. So basically the markets are closed, right? But crypto didn't really do much. It really did go down a little bit, but it didn't do anything. But people were expecting a massive crash on Monday morning. So when the market opened on Monday morning, Bitcoin didn't do anything. And all of a sudden, boom, Bitcoin pumped. Today is the second. So let me go to the 1 hour. Okay, so we had a massive candle here. So Bitcoin pumped. Today is the second. Bitcoin pumped from 65,000 to actually, yeah, we waked it to 70,100. From 65,000 to 70,000. Bitcoin went up by 5K today. So you just never know, man, right? You never know. And like I said, but if you guys have been using, you know, I'll be using personally supply and demand indicator and using the price action tools help me. So basically, whenever you get your price down into this demand zone, this green zones here, you should expect an uptrend. It happens, right? So price goes down here, uptrend, goes down here, uptrend, goes down, uptrend up, goes down again, uptrend, goes down. Every time the price goes in demand, uptrend. Of course, it depends on the amount of volume and momentum. You could get a much higher uptrend. So as of right now, in the short term, it's hard to say, right? Based on this Claude AI, what it's telling me is we could get a let me see. What it's telling me is why is this keep closing? Okay, this is a Claude AI, right? Based on its analysis, right? We have a bear flag invalidation. If the price goes above 79,000, we are back in an uptrend again. Yes, and closes, yes. But we need to break our first resistance at 71,300. Current price right now is 69,100. Whale accumulation, like I said, I mean, I saw this before, right? Whales were accumulating massively at $65,000 for Bitcoin, right? And the critical supports, we don't want to break below 62,300. If we break below 62,300, we're going to about 56,000. Actually, 60K first, right? Of course, I think we went into 60K like 2 weeks ago. So if we break below 60K, we're probably going to hit 56, 58. But the low of the Fibonacci retracement is 52,300. So yeah, that's what is the analysis is here for this Claude AI stuff. And consolidation range is 62,000 to 72,000. And the bear breakdown 52,000 to 57,000, and the bull recovery is between 79,000 to 95,000. That's a bull recovery. So as of right now, there's a 30% chance Bitcoin goes to 79,000 to 95,000. There's a 40% chance we keep on accumulating, consolidating around 62,000 to 72,000. And the bear breakdown is a 30% chance of us going to 52,000 to 57,000. So things are very close. As of right now, to be honest with you, I have no clue. It feels like we're going lower, right? We've been on a downtrend for a while now. But based on Claude AI analysis, it's a 30% chance. Or a 30% chance we go up. 30% chance we go back down. But there's a 40% chance we keep ranging between 62,000 to 72,000. And if you guys want your uptrend back up, you should hope for a break and close above 72K to 75K. Yeah. And like I said, like to trade this stuff, like how you trade this, you could have your you could have your limit buys at this Fibonacci levels, right? At 52.3, 56.8. You could set your longs at like 75 or 72K or something like that, right? So I believe using tools that are in front of you. I like to try things out, but trying this Claude AI stuff looks pretty cool, man. But what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go to YouTube and see how I could benefit from using this. As a matter of fact, let me do it right now. Let me try and see if I can use this. I'm gonna go to YouTube. I just want to see if people start using this stuff, because it's all about probabilities, right? And I believe how you use this is you could ask it to give you, based on its research, give you entries and exits. Entries and exits. And entries and exits could be actually a way for you to make money, right? So let me do this, guys. Let me just see how to use Claude. How to use Claude trading. How to use Claude for trading. Perfect. So this is what I do, right? I want to learn. I'm like watching this stuff because I'm like, look, man, guys, and also remember, don't trust anything these people say. You're watching it for information, and you're actually applying it yourself. That's the only way you know. You just cannot take their word for it, right? You know what I'm saying? So let's play this video. I don't know how long this is. Let me simply play it real quick for you guys, and we'll listen and we'll listen to it. Let me mute this media. So I want to see how these guys use theirs. Okay, here we go. So let me press play. How to actually use Claude Code for trading strategies like a quant. Wow. 33,000% ROI. Okay. AI trading, 500, no. Yeah, AI trading 500 to 110K. Ooh, guys, who the hell knows? What I always say is you always want to try it yourself first. Don't rely on anything. Try yourself first. Let's see. How long is this video? 22 minutes. Let me look for a shorter one. 16. I'm going to watch all these videos, guys. I'm going to watch every single one this whole week. This entire week, I'm going to watch it and see how I could use this to make money. Automates everything. Master 95% Claude Code skills in 23 minutes. Let's see. Okay, let me see this one. It's 22 minutes long though, so let's see.
Wenn es einfach ein bisschen mehr sein darf. Sparkonto Top mit 1,01% Vorzugszins.
Check this out. She built that, and that's the way it is.
Now, previously, you needed years of Python experience, but in today's video, I'm going to show you how you can copy the exact strategies used by quants and hedge funds completely with AI. Now, this is going to be super exciting because we're not just using simple TradingView strategies and indicators. We'll be building and training our own AI model to behave just like actual institutions instead of retail. Now, previously, you needed years of Python experience to be able to build something like this. But today, I'll be showing you how you can do this from scratch without any prior experience using Claude Code. This way, we'll have a complete mathematic model that will constantly change and adapt to the market to help you become a more complete and profitable trader. So in this video, I'll first show you what this model is exactly and how it works. then I'll build it from scratch so that you can follow along and have your own version up and running. And like always, I'm not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. I'm just simply showing you how you can use the power of AI to build out some of the most complex and powerful algorithmic models that are currently being used by institutions in the space today. Now, to start, what we're going to be building here is something called hidden Markov models. You might not have heard of it, but this was popularized by Jim Simons at Rentech, who is essentially one of the most successful traders in history. Rather than trying to predict price, HMMs will try to predict regimes instead, which basically tells you if the market is in a trending bull run, a crash, or just choppy noise. It's a complex math probability model at its core, but we just simply use it to tell us whether we should be aggressive, defensive, or sit on our hands and do nothing, basically. And while this takes pretty advanced coding skills to build, we're going to let Claude Code basically do all the heavy lifting for us. Now, here's what the model that we're going to build looks like. It's going to be called a regime terminal, and baked into this model, most importantly, is the hidden Markov models that we were discussing. So with this, it's essentially going to label all of the current states of the market across one of 7 regimes. So for example, the first regime could be the best case, which is a full-on bull run you can buy and then apply the same strategies. And then the worst case being something that's choppy, noise, or something that you just completely should avoid. So to understand what we're doing here, we first have this model baked in with 7 states. Then we have this strategy, which is 2.5x leverage. Now you can fine tune this with the AI model back and forth to find out how much leverage you're comfortable to put in and how aggressive you want this model to be. Then we have the entry. So this is something that, again, you're going to test back and forth to see how many confirmations you want before you actually enter into a trade. We have the exit, which is only when a regime changes. And then finally, the minimum hold, which is one of the most important aspects here. This is typically called a signal hysteresis or a regime confirmation lag. What this does is basically have a weighted time set to your regimes. And at its core, it's just important to know that the money isn't just made on knowing when to enter. So like, even if you were to enter into like a bull case regime, it's not so much that you buy immediately, or if you were to enter into a choppy regime, it's not that you sell immediately. Sometimes it's best just to wait and determine what to do. And in the patience to not just re-enter another regime, I think that's where a lot of this magic and profitability is truly shown inside the regime terminal. And if this is confusing, let me just go ahead and run it so you understand everything I'm saying. So in this section here, we have a ton of different tickers that I just added in, but for our example here, I'll make this simple and add in Bitcoin because it's always trading. Then we can add in the date range for a backtesting window. So this means that we're going to simulate how it would have traded every single hour throughout the past 2 years if we use the same hidden Markov models with these same exact strategies and presets. So with the minimum holds, number of confirmations, the enter and exit whenever there's a regime change. So if we go ahead and click run analysis, we can see that it's actually training the hidden Markov models. So if we were to watch the terminal here, this is what's happening in the background. So it's literally running 17,000 data points to build its own mathematical map of the market before it makes a single trade. This way, the AI is basically learning the market from scratch here with all of our HMMs and strategies in place. And then below, you can see all the actual trades with the momentum percentages, probabilities, and the confirmations, which triggered us to actually take that trade in this instance. Now, the most important part are the results here and what makes this HMM model truly special. So it'll first tell you what regime you're currently in. So right now it's detecting that we're inside the bull run trend. Like I mentioned, there's going to be 7 different regimes. So it can be bull run, crash, noise, chop. So it's going to tell you either to enter trades, exit trades, or hold if you are inside the same regime still. And we can see that it's characterizing 7 states based on 11,000 hourly samples, and there's even a confidence. So this is a key portion so you know how probable it is that we are actually in the detected regime that it says we're in. And obviously we need to layer this into the strategies, which we do have inside this left-hand side as well. Then here we can see that the current signal is long holding. So what this means is that essentially wants us to hold all the long positions that we currently have because we're still inside the same bull run trend detected regime, which is again, one of the best regimes to stay in. So just to repeat how this works, at its core, we're first figuring out the state or the regime that the market is currently in. So right now it's a bull run, which is very good. And then once we know the regime, then we're going to label on strategies on top. So this is where we use the amount of leverage, how long we're going to hold between regimes, the amount of confirmations we need, which can be any sort of specific strategies or indicators baked in. But the key portion and what really drives the model is this detected regime here. So by waiting for regimes to align before we even place our strategies on top, you can kind of think of this as like a two-factor authentication. And this is the performance. And we can see it's absolutely crushed the markets through a bear run, a bull run, and just chop as well over the past 2 years. So based on the initial value, we basically 3x a decently sized portfolio. We can see the alpha Sharpe ratio, win rate, and max drawdown down here as well. And again, this is just one single strategy that we never tweak throughout the period of the backtest. But because this is a living algorithm, we can always have AI adjust the strategies as needed with the regime detection here always in place and moving. So again, this is always going to be dynamic with the detected regimes, but all the strategies that we lay on top of it can always be changing to make sure that we're always optimizing for performance. And again, I'll show you how to do this exactly with AI. So for example, if we see that the bot is being too risky or that the drawdown is too high, we don't have to study math, right? We just open up our AI agent. We'll tell them, hey, the drawdown is too high. We need to tighten the entry signal. And now you might be thinking, why not just build a strategy on TradingView? There's tons of videos on this. Well, the fact of the matter is that strategies are pretty linear, right? If the strategy is dead, it doesn't work anymore, and you basically have to move on to a new script. TradingView scripts are basically just calculators at the end of the day. Like you'll determine, oh, if RSI is above 70, or if something else happens and this happens, then sell or then buy. Just very much like a simple calculation. But as I'm sure you know, the market isn't rigid, it's messy, and that's why we need this complex model. By using a fully customized algorithm in Python, what we have here is a probabilistic brain. It uses Gaussian distributions to calculate odds with technical math algorithms that you literally could not do in TradingView. It just simply doesn't have the power to handle complex matrix questions, operations, or even detect hidden regimes. And the reason why we have this whole complex algorithm setup versus just a script in TradingView is because markets change pretty drastically. The strategy that worked in 2024 is not going to work in 2025. And the strategy that worked last year will not work this year. But with this model, we can retrain and evolve to new market structures to consistently stay profitable. Now, let's go ahead and build this from scratch so that you have a working model to test for yourself. And if you want to get more information on this exact process, as well as join an active community of AI traders and investors, make sure to click the link in the description for my community, as we have full complete guides on how you can actually use AI for trading across any asset class. And if you're interested in more one-to-one work where we'll personally build you out custom scripts and AI agents for trading, you can book a call at our website in the description at aipathways.io. Now, to start building this out, we need to first build out the core logic behind the hidden Markov models. So again, this is the math that will basically determine what regime the market is currently in. So you can think of this as basically confirming that the bare bones HMM models do work at its core before we start layering additional strategies on top of it. Now, you can skip this step and do it all in Claude Code, but just to show you how I would think about building this out from beginning to end, it's typically easier just to start with making sure that the core math works before we move on to the full build out. So to show you how simple this can be, I just went ahead and pulled up ChatGPT, where we can have them essentially come up with the HMM logic for us to use inside our coding agent. So inside ChatGPT, all you want to do is copy my script, and you can use any other AI model. But what we're writing here is that we want to write a Python script for Google Colab that performs market regime detection on Bitcoin with HMMs. And again, Bitcoin can be any other asset that you want to focus on. Now, next we have our requirements. This is just the core data that we're going to use. So we have Yahoo Finance, which is going to take live market data for Bitcoin. Next, we're going to want to download hourly Bitcoin data for the past 730 days, and then important functions to use. These are just a little bit more nuanced so that the code is working. And then all we want from the chart data is open, high, low, close volume figures. And then we have some error handling in case the columns are multi-index. And then for feature engineering, we just want these three features: returns, range, and volume change. And for actually training the model, what we're going to be using, again, is Gaussian distributions across 7 different regimes. So that's where we're going to label all the different regimes that the market at that time was currently in. And then finally, what we want is a summary table of 1 row per state showing the return, volatility. And this is essentially going to help us train and detect regimes correctly for this asset in the past 730 candles. And then just to make everything a bit neat, we'll have a scatter plot with the close prices. So we're able to see like when a certain time in the market was labeled this regime versus this regime. So let's go ahead and run it and wait for the return result. And if that prompt was too long or you just want the code directly, you can feel free to join the community, get it from there, and simply paste it into your computers. So this way you don't have to like finagle with the AI model back and forth to make sure that you're getting the exact same code each single time. So here we have our Python script. So just go ahead and click copy code. If you scroll down, you can see all of the code that is being generated. And this is essentially going to be what makes up the HMM logic. Next, what we're going to do is head into Google Colab, which again is a free tool that lets you run Python script without needing to really download anything on your computer. So go ahead and click new notebook from here, and we can paste in the code that we just got from the previous step. Once everything looks good, we can go ahead and click run to run the code. And awesome, we have our HMM regime summary. So it's actually plotted out on the historical Bitcoin chart when each regime was basically detected. So we have 7 starting from state 0 to state 6 on February 8th, 2026. This would technically be state 0. And then with that state, we'd know whether we should be aggressive in a trade, stop, or just not do anything at all. Now, this is great for visually understanding what it is we're doing here, which again is just labeling states, right? The probability of these states, but we need to layer strategies now on top of it. We also need to know the probabilities of the regimes. So even if it's a detected regime, we need to know the probability that it is indeed that specific, like state 6 or state 2 or state 3. And we need to know what to do once we're inside a state or once one state changes to another state. So that's why we're going to move over to Claude Code, add in this core logic here. But now here we can get like a little creative, add strategies on top, and constantly adjust the algo here to make sure that we're making profitable trades. Next, what you'll want to do is open up Visual Studio Code, which stands for VS Code. Now, this might seem a little bit daunting, but don't worry, it'll be super simple to set up. All this is going to do is help us essentially host our entire code base, as well as work with Claude Code directly. So we're not going to touch any of the actual code. We're going to have Claude Code essentially write it all out for us, but this is where we'll keep everything tidy inside our own folder. So the first thing you want to do is just click open right here and just either open up a blank folder that you have or create a new blank folder. And this is where all of your code is going to reside in. So now we're inside our folder. I just labeled mine HMM. And next, what we want to do is download Claude Code onto VS Code. So super simple. What you want to do is go over to extensions here. I already have this downloaded. Just go ahead and click this and add it to your VS Code. So this is what.
So I'm going to stop it here. I think it might be a little bit more technical that I want it to be. But like I said before, there are a lot of these videos on online. I'm sorry, on YouTube. And like I said, the Claude AI, I know there's a free version that's what I'm using right now. There's a paid version, but I'm not sure if this guy. I'm sure they're using the paid version, but I'm pretty sure you could actually, you build your own AI trading bot for you and use that to make money, man. I think that's. I'm gonna watch all these videos. It's very simple. Just go to YouTube and just type in how to use Claude for trading. Then you can watch all these guys' videos and all this stuff and trying to see if you could build your own AI bot, or you can use a prompt to help you give you entries and exits. But ChatGPT is good. Don't get me wrong, but this one is like next level, man. So far that I've seen so far. So, guys, let me end this show here. I'll be back again tomorrow. Let's HQ. There we go. So I'll be back again tomorrow. Actually tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. I'll be back again tomorrow about maybe about 6 p.m. CST around the same time, and we'll go over different things: AI, trading, crypto news, crypto hour, all those things. Just gonna go through that. So, guys, enjoy. Get some rest, get some sleep. Don't get liquidated, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow, guys. All right, peace out. Much love. I'll see you guys again tomorrow, and hopefully I have more information from you for the Claude trading thing. So